So there's a strong belief in South Carolina, and I'm pretty sure everywhere, that if your mother was a boo hag, chances are one of her children would be one as well. And here I have one such story out of Ridgeland, South Carolina, where a black woman tells a story to a researcher of what happens when she ran into the child of a boo hag. It says here that she met a man on the road. He was hunching his shoulders in a nervous tic. She asked him for a match to light a cigarette. She immediately had misgivings about him and discovered later that for some unexplained reason, he resented her request and became vindictive. As a result, he came to her that same night and rode her. She was restless, felt as if she was smothering, and the next day she had that tired, drained feeling. He slipped off his skin and struck his bodie, whatever that word is, into her face. That is, he sat on her face and rode her. He also sucked her blood through her ear, and to substantiate her belief in the sucking her blood and his method of doing so, she related that in the process of the physical examination, her doctor found, unexplained holes in her eardrum. To her, it was no mystery her ears were punctured by the boo hag. Before succeeding in ending the hag's visits, she took three actions. The first was to affix a cross in her window, but the next morning the cross was bent. It was torn down. The second effort was to sprinkle salt and pepper around her bed and in the doorway. The morning after doing this, she found a repulsive looking slime on the floor, excuse me. The slime was so repugnant to her that she could not bring herself to clean it up, so her husband took care of it for her. And finally, the third attempt at a remedy was to take a bottle in which she placed salt, pepper, and urine inside. When she was being ridden by the hag, her husband would know because he would see her struggling and groaning. His instructions were to call her name, and when she responded, he was to jam a stopper into the mouth of the bottle, thus trapping the hag. This remedy worked, and she was never bothered again. Now, while this woman's name was not given, it is said that she was an affluent member of the black community in Ridgeland and well respected amongst the whites as well. So, let's take this for a minute. You're out on the street and you have a random encounter with somebody who seems a little You go home that night, and then next thing you know, you're having dreams, can't sleep at night. You most definitely ran into a boo hag or the child of a boo hag. You know what? I start thinking about interactions with people, and now I'm just like, huh. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments about this one.